What we have here is this absolutely stunning Folly on the Thames. We've been here for 2 weeks now. We've managed to get just over halfway today, and the whole way up on this radial hip. There's actually a combination of different techniques here that have had to come together to become what it is today. There's a build-up of OSB on this roof, which was existing before we arrived. Atop of that is the counter batten and a 25mm lateral batten. On the radius, what we've had to do is come up with a completely different system to enable us to, for one, bend around this radius, and for two, to actually operate in the same manner. What we have is a layer of 19mm sarking, which we've actually manipulated around this radius. Atop of that is a 30mm counter batten. Again, we have another layer of 19mm sarking, which we've actually gapped, and the reason for that gap is to enable air to ventilate and breathe through our roof space, but also to ensure that any water that may penetrate this roof, I hope to never penetrate this roof, but if it did, it will actually divert that water at a 45-degree angle. And as you can see, the slates have just gone down wonderfully. I'm really happy with how everything's gone so far. Where we've run these slates through from one radius to another, and they are genuinely millimetre perfect. It couldn't have been a better result really for that. We used a piece of paracord, and we found a datum point at the very top of the apex and on this radial hip. Found a central area to pull that line down, and then using our 12-inch datum, we've worked that 300mm or 12-inch all the way around, and then as we've run that paracord through, or string line, it's then diminished. So we've marked every single perp through on this hip, and that's enabled us to get pinpoint accurate perps. So that's where we're at the moment. Be sure to check back as we progress further.